I am Sonali Babe. I have completed my post graduation from Pune University in mathematics and I am working as assistant professor in Maharashtra Institute of Technology, Aurangabad in Basic Science and Humanity Department. Introduce my course Engineering Mathematics 3 included in second year BTech syllabus. Engineering mathematics is a branch of applied mathematics concerning mathematical method and techniques that are typically used in engineering and industries. It is basic course of all engineering branches. Engineering mathematics is very important for the GATE exam as the weightage of this course is around 15 marks. In this course, we will study 6 different units. First unit is linear differential equation, that is LDE. Then vector integral, vector differentiation, partial differential equation, Laplace transform, Fourier transform. First of all, we have to discuss about the different objective of the course. First objective is to understand basic necessity for the foundation of engineering and technology being mathematics. Second one is to develop the mathematical skill and enhance thinking power of student. Third, to develop the ability known the concept of engineering mathematics and to apply this to solve engineering problem in various fields. Fourth one is to apply mathematical concept for solving the practical problem in engineering. And in unit number 1, we will study linear differential equation. Differential equation of second and higher order has important application in electric circuit, mechanics, deflection of loaded beam, oscillation of mass spring system, and many other physical phenomena. In this chapter, we are only concerned with linear differential equation of second and higher order with constant coefficient. In this unit, we will study linear differential equation of order n with constant coefficient, complementary function, particular integral by shortcut method, and method of variation of parameter and application of linear differential equation. Definition of linear differential equation. The linear differential equation are those in which involves the dependent variable and its derivative with respect to independent variable, occur only in the first degree and are not multiplied together. The general form is a naught nth derivative of y with respect to x plus a1 n minus 1th derivative of y with respect to x plus a2 n minus 2 derivative of y with respect to x plus and so on plus a n y is equal to f of x, called as equation 1. If you observe equation 1, here we write derivative of with respect to x because y is dependent variable, x is independent variable, and highest order derivative is n. So it is nth order differential equation. And if I talk about the degree, what is meant by degree of differential equation? The power of highest order differential coefficient is called the degree of differential equation. Here power of nth order derivative is 1. That's why degree of this equation 1 is 1. So it is called linear differential equation of order n, where a0, a1, a2, a3, an are all constant coefficient and f of x is a function of x only or constant. Here necessary condition is a naught not is equal to 0, because if a naught is equal to 0 and I substitute that a naught in equation 1 becomes n minus 1th order differential equation. That's why a naught not is equal to 0. Let d by dx is equal to t. capital D is called differential operator. If I substitute d by dx is equal to d in equation 1, we get a naught d raised to n plus a1 d raised to n minus 1 plus a2 d raised to n minus 2 plus so on an y is equal to f of x, called as equation 2. Here this bracket a0 d raised to n plus a1 d raised to n minus 1 plus a2 d raised to n minus 2 plus and so on an is the polynomial in D and it represented by f of D. Using f of d, equation 2 can be written symbolically as f of dy is equal to f of x, called as equation 3. If you observe equation 1, equation 2, equation 3 are similar one, and all these three equations called linear differential equation of order n with constant coefficient. Then solution of this equation 3 is y is equal to complementary function plus particular integration. So what is meant by solution of differential equation? The relation between dependent and independent variable satisfy given differential equation and it contain arbitrary constant equal to order of given differential equation is called solution of the linear differential equation can be written as f of dy is equal to f of x. Note down some important point. First one is if f of x is equal to 0 for all x, then equation is called an homogeneous equation. In case of homogeneous equation, complementary function nothing but the general solution of given linear differential equation of order n. Second point is if f of x not is equal to 0 for some x, then equation is called as non-homogeneous equation. If your equation is non-homogeneous, then general solution of given linear differential equation is complementary function plus particular integration. That means in case of non-homogeneous equation, we have to find complementary function as well as particular integral. Third point is the differential operator d is equal to d by dx, so that dy by dx, that means first order derivative of y with respect to x is equal to dy, then d square y upon dx square, that means second order derivative of y with respect to x can be written as d square y. Similarly, d cube y upon dx square, that means third order derivative of y with respect to x can be written as d cube y, and so on d raised to ny upon dx raised to n, that means nth order derivative of y with respect to x can be written as d raised to n y. Fourth point is f of d is equal to 0 has exactly n roots and is called as auxiliary equation. So how to find complementary function and particular integral? Finding complementary function totally depend on roots of this auxiliary equation. In complementary function, we will study 4 different cases. All these 4 different cases depend on the root of auxiliary equation. That means if your roots are real and repeated, this is your first case. Second case will be the if your roots are real and non-repeated. How to write complementary function. Third case is if your roots are complex number and non-repeated. Fourth case will be the if your roots are complex number and repeated. Similarly, for finding particular integral, we will study 2 different types that we will study in the next lecture. Thank you.